Hello. We will have the readings for... Actually, I guess we had the readings for today yesterday already. So I don't know if we will have the readings for today, but I have audio on, which means we are ready to jump into the call with Tyler. So we're going to do that. Hey! How are you?
I'm doing well.
Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure that my microphone has done the thing again, so... Alright, is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I redid my microphone again because it looked like it was starting to have that issue. Not as bad as pre... Oh, gosh. There's a lot of Lions Arch district. Which district are you in?
Yeah. I happen to be in District 13, but I could also swap to yours.
Let's see. I was going to say, if I can make it in... I made it in, so that's fine.
Okay.
I'll be playing with my main today. Not that it really matters, but it's like, you know...
I see that.
Yeah.
I was like, there's
Who's
no way
that?
someone that also has that name besides you.
Fair. Hopefully not. Yeah, I was going to say, I think everybody's on this side. I don't remember if this is Grenth or Dwayna. Admittedly, we don't have to be in the same spot. I'm more of a Dwayna person, so...
Okay. It'll be easier to see each other here.
That's true. Let's say, yeah, you have more chance of winning in the middle, but I want... Yeah. Admittedly, it will be...
That, like,
Go ahead, sorry.
on average, you get, like, one less, like, for every certain amount of rolls for
That's
being
pretty accurate.
On a wall or on a corner.
Yeah. I think that we probably should go to the other circles, as much as I hate to admit it. I do prefer Dwayna, but if everybody's at Grenth, that means Grenth is going to win. So it's like, well, we probably should go over there so we get better rewards. I hate it, but...
Oh, do the rewards change if your team wins?
I think slightly they do, not by a lot, but...
Okay. I can stand on the edge, so I'm still visible.
To be fair, I can also still make it so you can be visible by clicking your... Nope, never mind. I was trying to outsmart the system, and there is too many names in the middle. Never mind.
Yeah. Weirdly, if you zoom out, it actually looks bigger because all the names, like, condense.
Yeah, that's true. So I do see your...
If you go first person, my name might be easier to click.
Fair. I do see your name, though, so at least that works out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, we'll have to figure this out before... I think the next one is Camp the New Year, which isn't too crazy or anything, but it's like, you know... And actually, that one probably requires a little bit more doing because of the quests. They're not, like, necessary, but they're fun.
Yeah, I was reading about it late yesterday, and I think you need to be, like, level 5 and have access to some of the areas on the factions, like, tutorial zone.
Yeah, and honestly, if we don't happen to be done with prophecies by that point, we probably can make factions characters a week ahead of time, have a one-off faction stream just to prepare for that, and then, you know, return to prophecies after that.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing when Camp the New Year is, so we'd need to know January 31st, so we need to basically the 24th. Let's see. So yeah, honestly... Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I also know a route that's mostly safe just from, like, the faction's port city, so
yeah,
if we needed to, we could also just use these characters.
We could, and as I say, honestly, it doesn't look like it'll be a problem. Just the week of the 25th and 26th, we can go ahead and make them for when we do factions, honestly, so...
Okay.
Because we basically have, let's see... I can do this Sunday. I'm going to have to miss next Sunday because I'll be in New Orleans. But then the week of the 18th, I'll be available as well. So we have 2 weeks to be I don't think we're being prophecies in 2 weeks.
Yeah. We haven't even reached, like, more than a third of it.
No, I was going to say... Yeah. We almost have reached a third, though. We're at 8 out of 25, so it's like we're one mission shy of a third.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Welcome all to the end of another glorious Wintersday season. The special time of year when you all have a very important choice to make. Well, I'd rather do Dwayna, but, everybody's here and I want to win. I bet you that, honestly, if we went to an even district, it's too late now. Choice? There's no choice. They will all choose to embrace the dark majesty of Grenth. Grenth conquers all in the end. I'm pretty sure it's like evens odds or which district, but it's too late now, so. Your harsh words fall on deaf ears, good people. If you would have this winter end and warmth return to these lands, join me as wise Melindrew has. Oh, hold on, I need to get back to the Twitch chat, because I do not happen to have... Now I have it open again. You're not the only one with new allies. If you would ignore the vapid frivolity of Dwayne and embrace the cold justice of this Grenth, join forces with me and the mighty Balthazar. That is ironic due to what happens later in Guild Wars 2. I don't want to talk about it, though.
Yeah.
Citizens, prepare to cast your support for lovely Grenth or glorious Dwayna. Like, honestly, they're both kind of being jerks to each other.
Yeah. They are just avatars, so maybe
That's
the
true.
gods themselves are less.
That's possible. That is a good point. Yeah, I want to build more lucky and unlucky, so that's why it's like, well, I probably should go ahead and do the corner squares. It's not as likely, but when you win big, so.
Yeah.
Let's say, how far am I into lucky unlucky? Because the new year, I'll probably need to be just camping out, doing that again. I am at level 4 of lucky, and unlucky, I'm at level 3. So it's not too far off, truth be told. Never mind. I've seen what the rank is to get to rank 5 of lucky. I'm at 500,000 tickets. I need to hit 1,000,000 tickets. I take it all back.
Yeah, it seems like they scale really high pretty quickly.
Yeah, and it does make sense, unfortunately, because it's, let's see, step into one of the rings before the deity you wish to support. A game of chance will determine if Grenth or Dwayne will be victor. Nope! Not in this district, it won't be. That has the most people betting Candy King shards will have a greater chance of victory, so make sure to stand in one of Grenth's rings. As I say, you got 2 people over there. And Dwayne is.
I am currently not unlucky nor lucky in any of the titles, but because unlucky's first title only requires 5,000 points,
yeah,
while lucky is 50,000, I'm a lot closer to my first unlucky.
That makes sense, yeah. I'm honestly surprised that my lucky is higher than my unlucky. It's like, that's not... It's not much higher, but it is higher. So it's like, huh. Alright then. I probably just went AFK in the 9 rings once and got really lucky, truth be told, so... We know, hurry it up. I just want my rewards. Admittedly, I do kind of like this. It's nice to go ahead and have something. Wintersday is probably the one for the finale event that I've seen the least. Just because it's like, it's usually that I'm busy, either with my wife or when I was a kid, we were visiting people, didn't have access to a computer, etc., so. I remember one year I asked my cousin if I could borrow his computer just for this, and he said no. It's like, okay, thanks. It's not really that big a problem, but it's like, man, it's like, I just wanted to do this, but yeah.
Yeah, I have heard also that like, at least for title points, this isn't very good compared to the other ones.
Yeah, 9 rings is fantastic for this, but it's like, hey, it's something that you can do, so. Hey, I got 2 Candy Cane shards. I'm up 1. Now I'm down. Actually, I'm tied. Never mind. Yeah, I'd say Dwayne is not doing so well over there. Now I'm down. I'm wondering if Dwayne is going to hit anything, or if they even have Candy Cane shards in their inventory. They may not.
Well, both sides get, like, a spot. Oh. And there are still some people over there.
Yeah. Man, I'm not having much luck with it. That's alright.
I guess the fact that you always get a bunch of Wintersday gifts
Yeah.
matters for like the other titles like Drunk and Sweet Tooth and Festival Person.
Yeah, and that's why once I ended my stream last night, I just turned Guild Wars on and went AFK. It's like, I still
Yeah,
get the
you
gifts
mentioned
at
that, and
least.
so I did the same thing because
Yeah.
I researched how that works, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, all you have to do is stand. I think all you have to do is stand in the district. But I stand, you know, at least in the things just to make sure. I don't have any Candy Cane shards on me because, well, I just didn't. I only had 18, so it's like, I gotta make sure I save it for to when we do this.
Oh.
I gotta save up Candy Cane shards for next year, which is something I'll have to remember.
I
Hey!
had like 50 just from like doing stuff on other characters as well, and so I did stand in one of these and ended up with even more.
That makes sense, yeah, because I do need to go ahead and start. Well, I'd like to start playing more outside of just when we stream. And I have been doing a little bit, but not as much. It's just been busy, so it's like it's been hard.
I can't really show it off in a district, but I did get the wintergreen wand as a result.
Nice. I got a wintergreen. It looks like you always get one wintergreen as long as you're there for the finale each year. So
Yeah. It's also just buyable for 10 Candy King shards, so it's not that valuable, but
yeah. Honestly, what I'd really prefer is. Go ahead. Sorry.
it is kind of funny that I got one that's appropriate to my character.
That's true. I got one for that's appropriate for my character too, since I was on my warrior at the time. So I guess that warriors kind of have a bigger pool though, because it's like you got swords, you got axes, and then you got hammers.
Hammers, yeah.
Yeah. Which hammers? Yeah. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh no, Dwayne is at 20. She's catching up.
Relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking.
Yeah, like percentage-wise, maybe.
Yeah. So she does have some more than she had at the beginning, so it's like, technically, is catching up slightly. Hey, I won big twice. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. You were like a lot of the 13 points we have above 700 there.
Yeah. So me and Kendra over here, it's like, hey, let's go. And now it's time for us to all die.
The Grinches.
Yep. As is the time-honored tradition. But at least we get a Wintersday gift every so often while we wait now. Yeah, I was gonna say, it does look like you get more shards than you spend most of the time, so I might just keep the shards on my character for next time.
Yeah, because especially, I don't know about the edges, but in the middle, you get 2 when you get like one of 4 spaces, and you'll get 3 if you're on the right space.
That's fair. On the bingo, yeah, because I got 5, so that makes sense, yeah. I'm surprised the Grinches haven't come out yet, honestly.
Yeah, I did like actively participate in one, but I didn't see them really. So I don't know if they just don't spawn around here or if they stopped spawning altogether.
That could be. That'd be interesting if they did that. Definitely possible, though.
Yeah, from my understanding, they were just obnoxious when P1 because you would just randomly die.
Yeah, but I don't think it counted against your,
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't remember now. I can almost guarantee, since as I said, prefer Dwayna, I was definitely in Dwayna AFK, and I don't remember seeing very many people there, so it's like, if the Grunts do come this long... But I can't remember. Maybe they did get rid of them. I'm gonna wiki it, because now I'm curious. Actually, I'm curious. There used to be a page on Guild Wars about one of my old, guilds I was in. I'm curious if it's still here. No, it doesn't look like it, so... Oh, no, it is still here, actually. So we have not been active for a very long time. Or that guild hasn't been active for a very long time, but it is interesting to see guilds that, you know, used to exist, you know, on a wiki, I guess what I'm trying to say, so...
Yeah. Other than the standard grunts, though, that are always there, that just are like quest people, I don't see any running around right now.
Yeah, I don't see any as well, so basically, I guess, as the moment, just gotta wait for all our gifts to be toiled out, then, as I say, do you want to do, like, a round or two of, Snowball Arena just so we can show it?
I think I might need to leave pretty soon because my family's having like a brunch thing.
Entirely fair. Yeah, I was going to say. I understand 100%. That is fair. Oh, there they are.
Oh, okay. They were just delayed.
Yeah. Oh, the presents kill you. I forgot about that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So that's how you die now. You have to pick up the present.
Well, I died without picking one up, but yeah.
Oh, did you?
I think it's both that they, like, throw bombs around and presents.
Gotcha.
Or, like, snowmen, I guess, not bombs. But...
yeah, and maybe you do get a present when you pick it up, but you still die. I could see that being the case.
You do not.
Okay.
It's just a trolling thing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, good to see some things haven't changed, because, like, I couldn't remember if this, was still here after it had been a while. I was like, nope, they definitely are, so...
Yeah, the Grinches actually comment on you when you grab a present, it looks like, because I saw one talking about you.
Yeah! I think I saw one talking about you. That's funny, honestly.
Yeah, there were two talking about me, which was crazy to me.
Yeah. They just don't do events like this anymore in, Guild Wars 2, honestly. It makes me sad. I don't even remember if they have finales in Guild Wars 2 anymore. I don't think they do. I think they got rid of those. That makes me sad, because it's like that, for me, that was something I happened to enjoy, so.
I'm being called away by family, so I think I'll just be done with this one.
That sounds fair. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll talk to you later then, Tyler. You have a good day, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, and wish your wife a happy birthday.
I will, as well. Alright, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So I will do a little bit, because I said we'd be going for about an hour. Once the presents are got, I'll do a little bit by myself. We might do some of the quests. We might do the snowball arena. Just do a little bit of something here and there. But first, we have to wait for the Grinches to stop killing us, so we get all the Wintersday gifts. Probably should only be like another 4 minutes or so. Hope everybody's had a good New Year so far. As is, hold on, I probably should move this here so I can actually see you guys, because I have that over there. I would move OBS, but I'm worried that it might make it go a little wonky, so we'll just let that be for the time being. As we keep just grabbing presents. Can you imagine if the person with the grunts there did actually happen to... Oh, wow. They're doing pretty well for such a new title, not gonna lie. I have not had as much time to grind as I would have liked. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Yeah, honestly, though, maybe if I go work on those candy cane shards, because I don't know. It'll depend how long it takes, because we're not going to stay on for very long. It is my wife's birthday today, as Tyler was saying. She's not feeling the best, so she was nice enough to go ahead and just let me be here for a little bit. That I am really looking... Honestly, Halloween was probably my favorite one, so I'm looking forward to doing that with Tyler. I really do happen to love Mad King Thorn's dumb jokes. And I should write those down for Father Evan, honestly, because then he'd have a wide list of Father jokes. Admittedly, you can't just get them off the wiki, but I still do love those stupid jokes. Because it is good to see people. I don't remember any of these people. I might remember some of these people. Except for Nessa, of course. It is nice to at least see a few people have signed in again. There's another one, actually. It is nice to actually see, you know, people on your friends list still there. Not very many, but still. Better than it was previously. Somebody's got to pick up all these presents. They ain't gonna pick up themselves. It would be nice if they did give you a actual Winter's Day gift every time you picked it up, but that might be... I don't know if that'd be broken... or not. It might be. It might be, Rabbit. It might be. Whew. I wanted that present. Fine, I'll grab this one. But at least grabbing presents is something to do while you're away. Oh. Admittedly, I do really like Mad King Thorns, because then there is more... to it. The only downside is I do think that this is better for getting rewards. Because you do have to actually do stuff for Halloween, which is fine. I guess what we could do is, since we've read the readings for today, yesterday already, since we went to the Vigil Mass, we could go and read from the Catechism. I haven't quite finished organizing the basement. I need to put the Catechism... I need to put the shelf that holds the Catechism over there, and I haven't done that quite yet. That'll probably be... not today. Maybe tomorrow? It depends. I should have some floating holidays now that it's the new year, but I do not see any. So it's like, oh, okay. Oh, he got the... oh, well, I died anyways. I don't know why I still have these red iris flowers, but I do, so... yeah, hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and get Guy walking amongst more mortals here before too long. We don't have that many titles maxed, obviously, but I am going to work on it, and I am... because, like, I have not been playing this character as much as I would like to be, so it's something I am starting to work on as well, admittedly. I had that on, but I'd rather go ahead and display that one. I had Lightbringer on, because while I don't have much in the terms of Lightbringer currently, it does at least happen to help a bit with Abaddon's minions, so since I'm going through Nightfall, it's like, okay. Oh, looks like it's done. All the presents left, all the grunts left. Perhaps that's an experience. I mean, the experience is good, the other stuff isn't quite as good, so... not as interested. If we just do Snowball Arena, that'll be fine. But I am going to go ahead and check out some of the other quests that we happen to have here. Frozen Accessory Token, okay. So I'm just a bit blue. It's the one time of the year that I get out of the lair. I'm stuck gathering candy cane shards. I want to be the one who gave out the hats. Wintersday should be about excitement. Plus I have to compete with some Grinch who's going to give away tokens for only... let's see. Oh. Well, I'd like to actually hold on to my shards, truth be told. Oh, actually, I think the presents did do something. I think they gave you candy cane shards. Maybe. Mayhaps. I don't think I had that many. But I could also be wrong. No, never mind. I just got lucky. Got one from a present, so never mind. Or from a Wintersday gift. We got that. Looking to see if there's any other quests before we just go off. Really, we could go to the ones in the... Ah, I do want to go ahead and do that, but not right now. You get Wintersday gifts for that. Could do that. Hold on, what's this? Ah. Crunch over there. I think I know the one I'd like to do.
How can I help?
Solo
You
quest.
honor me.
No, maybe it's Casey Carpenter. Been a little bit of time, as you can tell, but I am trying to remember. Assuming everybody's gathering around, I bet it's Casey Carpenter.
What news?
Gold? Okay, yeah. I'm trying to find the troops to talk to. Maybe I'm blind.
Are you still here?
I am still here because I'm trying to figure out which people to talk to.
Report in.
Chat, am I blind? I might be blind.
I'm afraid I'm busy.
Ah, okay. Handful of roasted chestnuts.
Report in.
Now we just need to go ahead and go out and do this. However, before we do that, would like some more mesmers, but it's fine for now. Elias would be good. Yeah, okay. That all makes sense. We only have one healer? I think we do only have one healer. We probably should get a second. You like cost, but having a second healer probably isn't bad. Truth be told. Admittedly, I don't even know if we'll need it for this, but why don't we just go ahead and grab it real quickly? I'm pretty sure there's another quest. Trying to remember where these guys even are. There's one of them, that's for sure. Probably because I keep picking up these flowers whenever I'm here. That is probably why they're in my inventory. Fair enough. Giving the drunk more drunk. Yes. I am trying to remember where the other two are. I don't think they're like crazy far. I am going to just look at though. There's one. Looks like the other one is just... It does look like it's just a triangle. which is what I thought I remembered, but it's also been a bit of time, so it's like, you know. Fair enough. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the best one for the amount of rewards it gives you. It's not like a crazy amount of rewards. You get Wintersday gifts, you get Frosty Summoning Stone, you get a lot. You do get a fair amount. I'm pretty sure it unlocks another quest afterwards with an actual snow fight, if memory serves. You're hungry now, you go to our camp? Fair enough. Now they're all heading in. And there we go. I was going to say, you were going a little slow there, bud. At least they're all on their way in, so we can go ahead and get a redemption for this. And if I didn't need to do this for the snowball fight, well, you know, that happens.
Report in. Are you still here?
Then you get more Vanguard. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, once again, not bad rewards. You get more Wintersday gifts. What's not to enjoy? And a little bit of money. So, I mean, you get the Vanguard reputation points, which really we don't have a lot, but the more we have, the better. I don't even know if we happen to have. I have more than that, apparently, because it's like Sweet Tooth. Am I just blind? I might be blind shot. There we go. Oh, we just ranked up, I think. My guess is we did just rank up, so... You know, that's not so bad. Let's see. Abnormally large Norn's blade. But Bartak doesn't happen to have a blade. She has a bow. It's a good thing that these aren't stances. Not that I'd say they're necessary, but they definitely do happen to help by not being stances. "100 blades go burr." Yes, yes, we can do that. I'm surprised they didn't drop anything. I don't even know if they do drop anything. That might be why they didn't drop anything. Slight annoyance that they don't, but it's not the worst. That definitely did some damage. Well, at least they dropped some gold now. That's something. Oh, never mind. I guess the game just didn't drop anything last time, so... You know, it is what it is. There's nothing too terribly hard here, truth be told. Nope. Yeah. We'll just finish this quest off. I don't know if we'll have enough time for any of the snowball quests, unfortunately, but we will be ending here in about 17 minutes. Yeah. Perfection of my craft. Oh, it's a cat joke. Calmage and Neko would love it. I'm a kid. I'm a kitty cat. Oh, that's a devourer catapult. I better. Yep. Yep. I'd best get on in there then. Won't deal as much damage at the moment because not a big. This build works best around large groups, which, you know, warriors typically are around. But it's fine. I do have Splint. Yeah, as I say, that's not too bad. I do remember the ice for this quest being the worst part of it. It's not too bad, honestly. Sorry. I tried to mute my microphone in time. I apologize. I meant to press Z, not X there. I did want to go ahead and... Ice to see you, aye! Happy New Year, guys. How you doing today?
What news?
Hoorah, you in the north? Yep. Okay, what else do you got for
What
me?
news?
More Wintersday gifts. Gold and experience. Let's see. Thanks for clearing out the char. Being recalled to the field, but I'd love to have one last snowball fight before I leave. The folks around here think it would be great if you came outside and joined... Oh, and bring a friend. Alright. Oh, yeah! Okay, so I can only bring one additional. That's fine. When? I'll bring you with. Stop for lunch after Mass, so I feel full. Nice! You know what to say, I have not eaten yet today. We went to Mass last night. Most of us, Floofs is sick, so she did not, unfortunately. Pardon me. Let's see. Heal with that. I can't move. Okay. Oh, you take no damage. Why don't you go down? Oh, that's a touch skill? Not interested. Gwen, you gotta heal yourself, girl. He did. Alright. Ah! No, 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 no. Ow. I think I can do this solo, but as I said, I will say this is about as hard as I remember it. So I'll just have to start taking them out one at a time. I mean, until I do too. Stop. Yeah, as I said, I am sorry she's not feeling well. I'm hoping after she'll be perfectly fine. Oh, Gwen's over there. Dead as a doornail. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'd say this is not exactly going to be very entertaining, unfortunately, chat. We have to go through them one at a time. So it's like, yep, this is... I do not remember which class is best for the snowball fight, not gonna lie. I guess I could wiki it real quickly. That way, if we do decide to do this again, because I think you can do it multiple times. Just trying to find out which skills they have. Primary... I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just focus now. Because we do need to go ahead and take them all out. Oh, you're ice sporting? Alright, you're no longer ice sporting. Congratulations. No, don't you, snow cone. I guess I'll just have to knock you out the old way, then. Yes, that you're not gonna live. Now, the main problem is, that is a lot of enemies for us to, have to deal with, so it's like, okay, will be interesting, to say the least. If this was real life, they would just come storm me. This is thankfully not real life, so they can't come storm me. Oh man, there goes my snow fort. Hopefully I didn't cast that too soon. I forgot that disabled all your skills. That, yep, that sure is one of the things it does. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hit. But boy, that sure is one of the things it does. Alright. Well, at least we've moved them away further, so that'll... it's not bad so far, Gaia. So they are actively updating it. There's been a few small things that they've updated here and there. Mainly in terms of graphics department. Quests, I don't remember being at the top left, but I could be misremembering that. They've added 2 new modes that are in beta currently. And then there is, they finally added in something that I've been wanting for 20 years. The ability to go back to previous loading screens, because whenever a new game came out, you got a new loading screen, and you could never revisit it. They have changed that now, so now you can. Which I appreciate, for sure. Okay, I'm not dealing with that while you have Ice Fort. Just gonna wait for days to wear off, because days is a nuisance. As I say, now we should have it. As I say, all I had to do was wait now for that. As I say, it seems like the Necromancers might be the most difficult, not gonna lie. Skills are disabled for 10 seconds. Now we can do that. But overall, I have honestly really been enjoying the updates they've been doing. And it does seem like they are going to keep updating the game. So, as long as they keep doing that, I am down for that, as long as they don't decide to add in lore that contradicts itself, which I could see happening because Guild Wars 2 kind of contradicts the lore. I am obviously happening to hope that does not happen, but we will see. Alright, we gotta dodge this one. There goes your rock. It's a rock! Hidden rock is not what I want to see. Yeah, as I said, you're done. You're done, kid. You're done. Remembering to dodge is a good idea, but as I say, these are pretty decent Wintersday quests. As I said, I need to be back to Lion's Arch by 2 o'clock, which should not be a problem, truth be told. I think in order for me to best live, I should go for Ida first. Yeah, as I say, you're gonna ice fort. I'm gonna run away. Ooh, that missed. I don't like that. Here, go ahead and eat some snow cone. Okay, there we go. I do happen to appreciate that yellow snow gets rid of a condition too, so honestly, starting with Dazed does seem to be the better choice. Okay, good. I don't want you to snow cone, or yellow snow me. And honestly, this isn't too bad. I'm almost positive that most of the times, if not all the times that I've done this, I've had to just wait till the end and just do this. It's like, yep. Maybe Ranger would be a good idea to add. I haven't done that yet, obviously. Yep, I was gonna say, and then we got days. Oh, okay, we're good. I was gonna say, it'll take us a second longer, but we're gonna snow fort up. We got 10 seconds of nothing that you can do to us now, sir. I mean, you can interrupt us, but you can't deal damage to us, so. There you go. Would it be embarrassing to admit the reason I haven't been playing this game is I forgot my ArenaNet account? No. Not at all. I was gonna say, you probably... Did you get this through Steam, out of curiosity, guys? Because your code should still be there. So if you go ahead and message them for your credentials, then you should be able to go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, if you message them, they'll ask you for the code. You can send that to them. And oh, I did too many. I did too many. Run. Run. Okay, once this wears off. But yeah, as I say, so that should take care of that, because as I say, you should have access to Prophecies, Factions, and Nightfall now, unless you... I don't know if you did before, I can't remember. The only thing you would need is Eye of the... Need is a strong word. The only thing that would really be missing is Eye of the North. But yeah, as I say, there should be a way to view codes on Steam. Just send off ArenaNet support. Hey, I don't remember my login. They'll ask you for that. Shouldn't be a problem. Can I get just one of you guys? Oh, that did not get rid of the one I wanted to get rid of, so I'm going to wait a second for the days to wear off. Okay. I do apologize, because I'm sure this is not very entertaining, but once we're done with this, we'll go ahead and be done for the day, so. Like I said, short little stream. While we wait for the skills to recover, let me grab Paul of Tarsus, because I know we're going to read that. As I said, I still have to finish reorganizing the basement, because, as you guys can see, it's a different setup than previously, so. I am too tired to do much today. Yeah, this. Sorry, I'm taking a look here real quickly. I have this a little more out from the wall than I normally would because of the electric sockets. So honestly, yeah, there should be plenty of walking room, truth be told. It's a little goes up to yeah. So I could probably fit in 2 more shelves over here pretty easily. I'll just take a look real quickly, check. It's like I do want it to look nice. I'll be redoing that back wall. Hopefully you guys can see. The stuff that's up there, that needs pretty taken care of. I'd like to get some saint posters. I gotta move my my rosaries over here. He's Mr. Icicle, he's Mr. Snow, right? Oh, pardon me. He's Mr. D. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. You know how they say don't forget the lyrics? I have forgotten the lyrics. Yep, ice for it. Ooh. Just gonna dodge for a second while I wait for... Say, while I don't want to have... The Dazed alone, probably... There we go, okay. Dazed does happen to be more effective. And hopefully the microphone is sounding okay, because I have changed stuff up a little bit. So that is a little different. But unless it's a PC game like Guild Wars is, I'm planning to sit on the couch. I want to be comfortable. I am tired of being uncomfortable. I wish to be comfy. Okay, so we got 4 more to go. Oh, we got him in time. I was not expecting that. Not gonna lie. No. Good. Just want to double check, because it's like, last night I think it was a little bit, oh, now I gotta dodge it. There we go. I say, once I saw you were doing a long prep time there, buddy, I knew I needed to go ahead and load up a little bit. Because if I mega snowballed you, I knew I had you. I was like, that one might have been the hardest one so far. I don't know who had that. Was that Mesmer? It might have been Mesmer. But yeah, last night I noticed it was a little bit low, but I had the microphone here last night. The microphone is now here. That way it's more at a halfway point between where I'm sitting here on the couch. So the microphone is actually behind me. So, that's... And maybe I need to change my gain a little bit. I was talking about that with P. Tony a bit this morning, so... Oh, there we go. I'll just disease you to make sure that I don't have to deal with you. Like, worst comes to worst, you'll do a little... Yeah, I was gonna say, you'll do a little bit, that'll be it. We'll wait to make sure that we have full health. Let's see. Oh. Or at least pretty close to full health. As long as you guys aren't stacked on each other, it should be fine. Alright. Fortunately for you guys. Oh, gotta dodge. Thankfully, next snowball meant either snowball. As long as I dodged one, the game was done. Maybe I should have saved that Mega Snowball for, like, halfway through, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. As I said, not the most interesting. I did not play this well at all originally, and I admit that. But, boy, am I glad the AI is stupid enough to not just rush you. It's like, ah, yes, this one person keeps sniping us all. How will we survive? You won't, because you're AI. Ooh. Regular. Oh, I didn't realize that was a dazed ball. Oh, you snowed cone your last cone there, bud. Once again, probably should have waited there a second, but they'll probably go for getting rid of. Oh, they won't. Okay, that's fine though. Now we just got this last Evan Vanguard soldier, so I guess we can go ahead and do both at the same time, because it's like, you know what? We can prep it before we head on in. Now we just need the health. You know how mad I would be if this was how it worked in real life? It's like, oh yeah, I just had this one guy who's like standing by the sidelines waiting for his health to recharge. Oh, sorry. You lost. We didn't chase you. Ooh, I didn't realize you had a hidden rock. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't like it, but it does make sense. I gotta run away for a minute, because I need to wait for my stuff to recharge. That did not go as effectively as the rest of them did, unfortunately. Nope, you should have snowboarded earlier, bud. It's Jover. Oh, what? Okay, it is Jover. Good. I was gonna say, what? I was gonna get very angry there. But I think that's the last snowball quest. And I want to go spend time with my wife and son. That'll probably be where we end it for today. As I say, it was just going to be a short little Wintersday stream. We're popping out. We'll read about Paul of Tarsus. I just want to make sure there's not another quest, or if there is, it's just a repeat. Yeah, I was going to say, today was the only day we could show off the Wintersday stuff, so.
Report in.
Oh, that looks like it. I do want to. I thought this was repeatable. Maybe it's only once per year. It's not a bad reward, though, so. Snowball Dominance is repeatable. Interesting, interesting. Hold on, I want to see if it's actually repeatable. Maybe you just have to rezone. You just have to rezone. So this is repeatable.
Still here?
You get yeah, that's not bad, honestly. You get a fair amount of gifts, etc., etc. Yeah, and you get a fair amount of money too. So, all right, let's go ahead and wrap up, shall we, chat? We'll teleport back to Lion's Arch, because I am going AFK the rest of the day there, so I still get rewards. As is, I am curious about what our Vanguard rank is now. Oh, not too bad. It's not like a crazy way. I mean, there's probably a better way than I did it last time. 19... Are they all grunts? I want Dwayne. Hold on, chat. I want to find Dwayne. Nope. Nope. Probably the best one so far. We'll have to remember that. Well, not yet. Yes, chat. I'm looking for just one that has a decent amount of the Dwayne side. There may not be any. There may not be any. 28 may be our best bet. That has... Hold on. 28 may, in fact, be our best bet. Yes. That one's not too bad either, actually. Does it matter in the long term of things? No. But I definitely do happen to be curious. And after this, we will go ahead and read about Paul of Tarsus. So I'm just doing a quick little district search. And once again, it may not even matter, because by the time other people come, it may be more people happen to be in the other districts. But, you know, I can at least take a good look in a book, reading Rainbow. I keep saying that line multiple times, expecting it to be... I don't know what I'm expecting with it. I gotta find my phone after this. I'm pretty sure I left it upstairs with my wife. Ooh! I'm willing to stay here. It's not a lot, but that is a better chance than we've had so far. Let's keep looking, though. 14 is a good possibility. So 14 might be the best possibility. It really does make me happy, though, to see just how many districts there are for, even if it's just a, Wintersday. There has been a lot more people in-game, actually. I have noticed people in places that I typically did not see for a long, long time. And even, like, little small outposts, you will see a person or two. It's not a lot, but it's like, oh, that is refreshing to see. It really is. Guys, I think 14's our best bet, and even that's not a great bet. There's not a super amount of people. I think one's full. Yep. Yeah, there's still a lot of people here, but it's a better chance than any others, so... Now the question is, do I want to go in a corner? I'd actually probably just like to increase my Candy King shards the most, so right here is probably the best. So, let's go ahead, because I'm going to be AFK the rest of the day. That's not a bad amount of stuff we've earned already for just today, so... I'm tired. But let's go ahead and read Paul of Tarsus. We'll find somebody right off to. I believe I just saw Blossom went live. But we have chapter 59, which is Onesimus the Slave. We'll go ahead and read 4 pages. We'll read off. Among these visits that Paul was receiving day in, day out, the most interesting and the most touching was the visit by a young escaped slave. It's interesting because it shows how early Christianity handled the social problem, and it was touching because it shows us a new and highly sympathetic side of the apostle. It reveals Paul's noble humanness and the way he was able to elevate ordinary things to a supernatural level. The Epistle to Philemon is an immortal memorial to Paul's goodness of heart. Philemon was a wealthy merchant in Colossae. At some slave market, he had bought an unusually alert and intelligent young slave for a considerable sum. He called the nameless orphan Onesimus profitable. Now Onesimus had done a stupid thing. He robbed his master and then, afraid of the punishment, he had run off and finally made its way to Rome, the meeting place of all fugitives and the cloaca of all vice. But now that he was in Rome, things were different from what he thought they would be. His money was gone, and the Roman police were close on the trail of fugitive slaves. As a fugitive, Onesimus was outside the law. He was even lower now than a slave, and free. And free as he was in Rome, he was exposed to every vice, but the grace of God touched the soul of this poor slave. Philemon and his wife were converts and intimate friends of the apostle. They were friends to whose home Paul felt free to invite himself and expect lodging, as he actually did. But withal prepare me also a lodging. Philemon's house was also the place where divine services were being held. Some scholars think that Archippus, who led the services, was a son of Philemon. It may have happened that Onesimus met Epaphras on the street in Rome. Perhaps in all his desperate situation, he remembered the goodness of Paul, to whom he probably had often delivered letters from his master. What better place to take refuge than the heart of a Christian? But Onesimus found more than he thought. He found the greatest good fortune of his life. So this escaped slave represents one of the most beautiful triumphs of divine grace, the letter which was occasioned by his escape, and from which we know the story must be looked upon as a monument of grace. At any rate, one day, Onesimus knocked on Paul's door. Paul asked him if he had a letter from his master, Paul's good friend Philemon. Onesimus was shy and embarrassed, but he could not long hide anything from the eyes that looked so kindly and yet so piercingly into his soul. Onesimus told his story of the prodigal. Onesimus' position was extremely serious. When an escaped slave was caught, he was immediately branded on his forehead with an F, meaning fugitive. And as a thief, his master could have him flogged to death, or send him to the Pistrinum to turn millstones for the rest of his life. In the second half of the 4th century, we have a metal tablet worn about the neck of a slave who had escaped from one of the sections of the church of St. Clement in Rome, with this inscription: Pene me quia fuge et reboca, mi victoria accolata e dominicu clementis. That is, if this slave should escape again, he is to be returned to the church of St. Clement. Onesimus could feel quite certain that he need not fear the worst from his master. But if Philemon advertised his escape, and if he were caught by the police, things might go very badly for Onesimus, and place Paul in an uncomfortable position. When Paul told Onesimus that he must go back to Philemon, Onesimus winced at the thought. If only someone would free him. At that time the slaves had set up in the temples collection boxes for their redemption, and those receptacles were under the protection of one of the gods. The slave's master went with him to the temple, and took the redemption price, as it were, from the hand of the god, and thus the slave became a freedman of the god. Paul reflected for a moment. Onesimus, he said, I know someone who will buy your freedom for you. I myself am a poor man, but he is rich, that he could redeem the whole world. Onesimus looked up anxiously. Who is that? Who could do that? Have you not heard of Christ, the Redeemer of the world? Oh yes, Onesimus replied. Philemon often spoke of him, and since he became a Christian, he was much kinder to us slaves. Some of the slaves became Christians like Philemon. Now look, Onesimus, said Paul. I will tell you about him, about our glorious Christ. He is the eternal Son of God, the freest of all free men. Nevertheless, he gave up his freedom and his glory and took the form and condition of a slave. He died a slave's death of his own free will in order to free us from a more dreadful slavery. Paul went on to tell Onesimus how once he had suffered in the slavery of the law, and that now he had found liberty in Christ. My dear Onesimus, Paul went on, we have a good master. With Christ there is neither slave or free man. In fact, we are all slaves. But look at our slavery. The least of Christ's slaves is freer than the freest man on earth. His burden is sweet, and his yoke is light. You need not tell me, Onesimus, about the freedom of men. Once I boasted that I was a free man. I was really a miserable slave, a slave of the letter, a slave of a vain dream. I thought I was living, and I was dead. But since I died with Christ, since I was crucified to the world, I really know what life is. Once, when everybody thought I was a happy man, I was actually miserably unhappy, and I spent the nights in dread and terror. Once I cried out, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Since that time I was scourged 5 times for Christ. 3 times I was flogged, and once I was stoned. I was driven from city to city. I was subjected to every hazard on land and sea, to all kinds of weather, to every kind of hardship, and for the last 30 years I have led a life of toil and sacrifice. But in the midst of all this, I lived and was happy. All that I can say again and again is rejoice in the Lord. Once I was young too. Now I am old and gray. The Lord has renewed my youth like that of the eagle. Onesimus, do not be afraid of the brand on your forehead. Those who are branded on their souls are the ones who ought to fear, those who have their consciences seared. Glorious is that freedom, wherewith Christ has made us free. Onesimus listened to Paul with rapt attention. No man had ever talked to him like that before. Paul had a warm feeling for the boy. He always had a sympathetic ear for the young, and there was something likable about this young fugitive, despite his mischievousness. Onesimus was aware of the kindly heart beating in the breast of the man who was talking to him. He came back to Paul's room frequently. Soon they were close friends, and one day, when Paul had again poured forth his love for Christ, Onesimus dropped to the floor beside Paul and whispered his credo. That was the first, or the last time, that a visitor fell to his knees before Paul. The Praetorian guard sitting in the corner could tell of many other... That was not... I'm sorry, I misread that. That was not the first or the last time that a visitor fell to his knees beside Paul. The Praetorian guard sitting in the corner could tell of many other scenes like this. And then, not tomorrow, but on Sunday, we will read Paul of Tarsus again. Tomorrow is the Catechism. Right now, we're going to raid into... Let me make sure P-Tony is not going to do a long stream today. I'm going to check in on him real quickly. He is no longer live, so he is not doing a... whatchamacallit? Long stream. He's not doing a long stream, so we're going to raid into Blossom. So we're going to do that now. I will see you all tomorrow, as I have one more day off. I'm hoping to get one thing fixed with that, but if not, I'll get it taken care of no matter what. So you all have a wonderful day. Tomorrow we are probably going to do a little bit of horse glue and that other game. What is that other game? Expedition 33, as I do need to redeem both of those still. That has not been taken care of. There is still some stuff from the birthday stream that needs taken care of. Honestly, aside from pizza smoothies, I'll probably keep the subwheel alive. There's... one second. There are some things on here I'm still thinking of some other things, but honestly, I think we could probably keep the subwheel alive. I'm still thinking of things for the subwheel, so if people have ideas, let me know. But we're going to raid off to Blossom now. I'm going to go check on my wife and son. I'm going to check on one other thing. So, thank you everybody for joining me. I will be just enjoying the day. Just enjoying the day. Let's see. Really, it's your choice what you have on there? It is, Chizo, but I'm just trying to think of fun stuff for you, the viewer. Like, you're absolutely right, Chizo, but I'm just trying to think of other ideas. That's why I'm trying to brainstorm. So if people have an idea, I'm willing to contemplate it and then add it. If I don't, as you said, if I don't like it, I don't have to add it. How are you doing, by the way, Chizo? Happy New Year. You know, I haven't said Merry... I don't think I've said Merry... What I'm trying to say is Merry Christmas to you, Chizo. Merry Christmas to guys. Merry Christmas to everybody. We have 4 more days of Christmas, so I should go ahead and make sure to wish everybody a I can't talk anymore, chat. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So, okay. We are going to go ahead and raid off, though. I am tired. I was up till midnight last night. I woke up at 8, 7, something. Don't know. Radiant Blossom, though. She is... Oh, she has a subathon today. Alright, let's go ahead and raid off to her. She is apparently sick, but we're going to raid off to her anyways. And be like, Happy New Year raid. I don't know. One day I'll have an actual raid call. One day. Today is not that day. Today is not that day. But, I'll work on it. You make sure you all have a wonderful day. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go and sin no more. Hope that you all have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year again. Pax Abono, everyone.
What part,